Barbie, the most anticipated film of the year, probably of the centuries, is finally having its premiere. Just waiting on the reactions to come out, and oh, actually, yeah, I'm ready. So the first reactions for Barbie have come in. This is via Variety. Barbie first reactions praise bombastic film, brilliant cast. Give Ryan Gosling an Oscar nomination? So here's some of the Twitter reactions. Barbie caught me off guard, and I mean that in the best possible way. It's funny, bombastic, and very smart. Greta Gerwig, who's the director, aims for the fences and hits a home run. Margot Robbie's performance is great, and Ryan Gosling and Simu Liu are pure entertainment. The whole cast is brilliant. Good. Nice, good first review, like that. I have seen Barbie. Lucky son of a bitch. The craftsmanship is incredible. In particular, the costume and production design includes next level work that heavily contributes to creating the feeling that these truly are Barbies, their dream houses and their worlds come to life. As for the story, that's where I'm a bit more mixed. I think the film serves Margot Robbie's Barbie and her journey especially well, but there are other characters experiencing important arcs that needed more screen time to really dig into and explore to the fullest. It's crazy that someone for a Barbie movie is like, come on, let's dig deeper, guys. Let's get to the human element of it all. And that's from Perry, who's done a video for Collider, which we'll watch in a bit. I can't officially quit Twitter. I don't think anybody ever will. Before telling you all that Barbie is currently my favourite film of the year. Greta Gerwig somehow exceeded my expectations. She tackles the positives and negatives of Barbie so beautifully. Give Ryan Gosling an Oscar nomination. I'm dead serious. What? I mean, I've been very excited for this Barbie movie, but hearing Ryan Gosling is Oscar worthy in this film, bet. I'm fully expecting a fantastic performance now. Damn you, Jamie, damn you. Barbie the movie is witty, heartfelt and downright fun at times. Ryan Gosling is a scene stealer, delivering most of the laughs, while Margot Robbie's heartfelt performance will tug at your heartstrings. While I enjoyed most of the film, the screenplay feels bloated at times. Bloated. So maybe there's too much in there? Like this, maybe Greta's trying to tell too many things in one film, in a short film. Barbie is perfection. That's what I wanted to hear. That's all I need to know. I'm going to book my tickets. Wait, I've already booked my tickets. Greta Gerwig delivers a nuanced commentary on what it means to be a woman in a whimsical, wonderful and laugh out loud funny romp. Good, because that's what the trailer sells, basically. The entire cast shines, especially Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling, in roles they were clearly born to play. A lot of us strive to be perfect like Barbie. Well, I don't. I try to be like Ken. But the film will show you don't always have to be so perfect, because even in a perfect world we still have flaws, and that's okay. It's for teens and an adult crowd who grew up with the franchise. I didn't grow up with Barbie, but what kind of pulls me into this film is that element of just like, you know, the sort of Barbie verse and the real world, and how Barbie has done some wrong sometimes and how it's done a lot right. But I think what pulls me in is the cast as well. It's got a stellar cast, this film. Barbie the movie is everything you wouldn't expect from the series. It peels the layers off the superficial doll we all grew up while showing how Ken is more than an asset and is figuring his identity out. That's very much like me. It's crazy that Mattel has let them do this. That's the craziest thing about this film. I can't imagine what they've got away with this film. And I even read an article saying apparently Greta Gerwig, Margot Robbie were having an argument with the like fucking CEO of Mattel because they wanted to do a certain scene and he wouldn't let them, but they managed to do the scene in the end. So it's going to be really interesting seeing Mattel kind of just be like, yeah, we messed up. If you don't know who Mattel is, it's the toy company that's made Barbie, I think, since the beginning. But yeah, it'd be great to see them just be like, we messed up sometimes, but look, we're going to admit it in Barbie the movie. Best picture next year. I saw Barbie the movie and Greta Gerwig left me all in my feelings, as did the production design, costumes, hair and makeup. That's the other thing. I think the production design on this looks fantastic. I was living for the dance numbers, led by Sima Lee. It's overblown fun with a feminist twist. So the reactions are really, really good. They're really, really good. So Perry did a video for Collider. Let's watch it. Barbie.
I have seen Greta Gerwig's Barbie, and I'm allowed to give you a brief reaction right now. First, for the good, the craftsmanship in this movie is downright phenomenal. In particular, the costume design and the production design heavily contributes to giving the viewer the feeling that these right here are Barbies, their dream houses, their worlds overall coming to life right before your eyes.
I'm not gonna lie, I do want some of the costumes, hence the hat, but even some of Margot Robbie's costumes. She's been doing the press tour wearing specific Barbie costumes. I mean, some of them, I think the cowgirl one would look good on me.
On screen. As for the story, this is where my reaction is going to become a little bit more mixed.
Boo! No, I'm joking.
Because I do think the script serves Margot Robbie's Barbie especially well, and the journey that she's on, but there are a bunch of other characters experiencing very important arcs that I do think needed more screen time to really be able to dig into and justify to the fullest.
So this is what she said in her Twitter review, basically. Maybe there was, but maybe they had to cut it down. Because again, it's a film for young teens and a certain crowd of adults. Moi. So maybe they had to pull some elements out. And it sounds like it's going to be a heavy film, because the third act is apparently quite emotional and everything. And if I don't cry at Barbie, then it hasn't won me over. I feel like I'm going to cry by the end of the film.
So, overall, Barbie isn't the home run that I was hoping for and that I think it needed to be when tackling certain topics, but it's still a very well-made, bold film with a strong and clear voice and vision behind it, and it was one that was often making me think, how does this movie even exist? How did they get the okay to do some of the stuff featured in the film? And
that's one of the things Margot Robbie said, wasn't it? It was like, such a great script, but it's a shame it'll never get made, and it did. So
that right there is a quality that will often win me over when it comes to filmmaking.
Okay, cool. I'm trying to look for any more reviews for the Barbie movie, but obviously there's all the weirdos out saying from bad to worse, even though it's not come out. This video came out 12 days ago. Barbie movie wants to dismantle gender roles. Boo fucking who? Seriously, people need to get a life. Positive reviews for Barbie. I will not be embarrassed. Thank you, Greta. I love this picture. This is definitely meme quality picture. Barbie reviews as a triumph. A pitch perfect script backed by great performances, particularly from Ryan Gosling, turns what could be a simple studio comedy into a sharp commentary on our society that makes it nuanced, palatable for those that may not take it at face value. Why do people have to put posh words into their reviews? Palatable. The fuck does that mean? I mean, that's most of the reviews that have come out currently, but it is getting glowing reviews that, you know, people are very excited for this film. I do think it's going to make a lot of money. Warner Brothers are going to be happy, considering after what happened to The Flash. So Greta Gerwig's Barbie is an absolute marvel of the film. She is able to infuse this simple story of so much emotion, excitement and comedy. Her style shines bright. Margot Robbie and Gosling shine brighter than the sun. This is such a great movie. The hype is real. I don't think I've seen a Greta Gerwig film. Oh my god, I've not seen a Greta Gerwig film. I've seen none of these. I saw Barbie early months ago, so I can finally talk about it. If you expect this movie to be more than meets the eye, then you are correct. Now, while it's silly and campy, it also mature, very meta, and goes to places I was not expecting Greta to take it. Oh, spicy. Anyway, I can finally say that I saw Barbie, and it's wonderful and hilarious and moving, and Ryan Gosling and Greta Gerwig. That's what I want to do. I want to come out of the cinema like, wow, that was such a fun, emotional, funny film, and I can't wait. And it's just the disbelief that this is up against a Christopher Nolan film on the same day as well. But people are excited for that, and they're calling it Barbenheimer, obviously. And I think this is going to help cinemas a lot, this sort of competition, this sort of friendly competition between these two very different films. and I think they're both going to make a lot of money. I'm going to see Barbie and Oppenheimer on the same day. Oppenheimer first, you know, get all depressed about nuclear holocaust and everything, and then Barbie, where, you know, afterwards. So man, I'm really looking forward to this film. I really am.